Are you tired of being overcharged and forced into paying a monthly subscription for your Mac and Windows software? Well, if you are, currently we're having a 50% off discount on all the latest Mac and Windows software, such as AutoCAD, SolidWorks, Photoshop, Microsoft Office, and much more. Our 50% off discount will be ending soon.
So be sure to text Ready to Buy, that's Ready to Buy, to the number on the screen. Starting pricing for low-end software, $100. And starting pricing for high-end software, $500.
We aim to please, so expect 24/7 technical support, the latest premium software, instant software links delivered to your email, and PayPal's buyer's protection guarantee.
And my crispy celeb Neils. Are you coming to the show tomorrow? You coming to the Rock the Bells Festival. Boom. Boom. What's poppin', y'all? Frank Izzo, what up? Peace. I fucks with your music, God. Y'all go check out Frank Izzo on Instagram. I was checking out a couple of his joints that I'm feeling. Yeah. Thank you for the donation, my brother. I appreciate you. What's good, y'all? Am I looking crispy? I just mean like my camera, my 1080p and all of that. I know I'm in sync and all of that. You know what I mean? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Peace, Karsnofflin. What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the Godcast. I'm Lord Jamar. Now, the reason why I'm asking you if I'm crispy and all of that, if the shit is coming through all good, is because I got a new computer. I got a new computer, and that was a big part of the problem. So before, I had a MacBook Pro. It wasn't that old. It's a MacBook Pro from 2019, you know, the one with the fingerprint and the touch bar and all that type of shit on it. And yeah, it was doing me fine for a while. And as recently, y'all see what it was doing during broadcasts and shit like that. It would bring me out of sync. It would kick me out of the fucking room. It would make my transmission look blurry. This is a fucking 4K camera, for goodness sake. It had my shit just, you know, it was, man, and it was just very discouraging. Even when it was time to make beats and all that shit, I make a beat and the timeline is like, was going by mad slow. Like, it was just nasty and shit. So finally realizing, nah, it's definitely the computer. I need a new computer. Processors have upped themselves. Yes, I know, celeb, right? Ain't that true? The companies of these electronics purposely make the software fuck up after like 2 years. Facto. Yeah. So processors change, shit gets faster, and you know, more cores get added and all that type of shit. So now I'm dealing with the Mac Studio. And so far, so good. Music-wise, you know, this is my first live with it. But I did a little soft test where I just came in the StreamYard room just to test it out, and everything seemed like it was good money. So we hear now, like before, when I would click on people's comments, it would take a minute for it to come up. Now this shit is like right away. Yeah. So that being said, wait, hold up. Yeah, that being said, it's going to be a much better experience. And I hope to now bring you a more consistent product that's not plagued with fucking bullshit and fuckery. Start bringing back the interviews and shit like that, because who the fuck wants to do an interview if your shit's all out of sync, and you know what I mean? So earlier this morning, I get a message from, or my brother, I think I called him or he called me, and he's like, yo, did you hear this song where Eminem goes at Melle? What? I thought. No. Not in the 50th anniversary of hip hop. Are we going at Melle? One of the forefathers? And Eminem is doing it? Whoa. So the song gets sent to me. First of all, I guess it's somebody else's song. At first, I thought I had the wrong song because somebody else started rhyming at first. I heard the song King of Gun Hill. He just a few people in there. He went back to me again without saying my name. But yeah, first I thought I had the wrong song. Because it sounded like a younger type dude rhyming. Although whoever it was, he could rhyme. He was pretty good. I didn't listen to their whole thing though, because I was trying to get straight to the, what all the hullabaloo was all about. So we get to the Eminem verse, and he's saying a bunch of shit that, in my mind, could be, in the comments, they're saying that he was talking the game a lot, right? But a lot of the shit he was saying is shit that I have said before. He definitely said, yeah, I'm a guest. He said something about I'm a guest, but I turned the house into a mansion or some shit, some bullshit like that. So yeah, then he talks about, yeah, they don't play me in the clubs. And he tries to act like, so what? And, you only know that because you still perform in those clubs. Now that's, that right there is a real dig to any artist, really, especially from back in the days, that still has the honor of performing. You see how they try to almost they try to pigeonhole old school rappers. First of all, they try to make you act like you can't make records, right? You're too old to make records. So now you perform your records that you had, you know what I mean? And you're going to perform them in all different type of places, wherever they got the bread. It's going to be in stadiums sometimes. It's going to be in clubs. It's going to be in arenas. You know what I mean? But the fact that you would say, "Oh, you still performing in these clubs," like Brand Nubian performs in clubs, Big Daddy Kane performs in clubs, Rakim performs in clubs, like um mad people, Nice and Smooth, like so many of your famous rappers perform in clubs, although we perform in stadiums too. You know what I mean? Um, we perform in Radio City Music Hall and shit too. Um, but that little jab about performing in clubs, that was a real, like, that was a swipe at a whole lot of people that I don't think he may have realized. That went past me and the game and Melle, whoever else. Um, so anyway, he goes on and then he directly mentions Melle, says something about the Furious Five and Melle, and then basically he starts calling him like a juice head and trying to say that he's on roids and all of this type of shit. Even though that's a funny thing to point out because a lot of people had said that about, uh, you know, the person that put Eminem on, who was Dr. Dre. I'm just saying, maybe that's how he's able to identify it so well. I don't know. But yeah. So yeah, so he got on Melle. I just remember him saying, I'm not gonna play the verse or nothing like that, but I remember him saying something about Melle's pops. Like, I think he said your pops was a coward. It was a lot of shit. And then he started rapping fast and shit, to try to like drive the thing home. Oh, also in this rap, he basically was saying, because there was because you know how they had the Billboard top 50 groups. Well, they did the top 50 MCs, and Eminem came in at number 5. I may even have the list. I think my brother might have sent me the list. So Eminem came in number 5, and in this rap, he basically is trying to blame his whiteness. He's trying to blame his whiteness for not being number 1 on the list. It's because he's white that y'all won't put him number 1. He thinks he's the best rapper, but he thinks he's getting discriminated against. He's getting discriminated against because he's white. I'm sorry, guys. I just gotta hang on. Okay. He's white and they won't ever let him be number 1. So yeah. That was part of his I guess what they would call rant. Somebody said he could be a covert narcissist. You think? Oh, see, now I didn't even see Eminem come out with Crawford, but I heard that he came out with Crawford. That was a little weird. Crawford, why you'd pick Eminem, but okay. African Warlord said Eminem rap about having sex with his daughter and killing his mother. Why his original people would fuck with that? I don't know. That was my question. That was always my. And no matter how good you say it, no matter how good you flip it, you're still talking about having sex with your daughter and killing your mother and all this other shit that we can't relate to. But I digress. I digress. Oh shit. Fresh Air said M is not whack. No, we didn't say he's whack. Well, some of his content is whack, but he can rhyme good. Um, he not the best. Nope, he's not. He not even top 16. Correct. I feel the same way. But you say that, and it's a whole, whatever. Believe me, I've been there with these fucking Eminem fans or whatever. How do we feel about Eminem, who is a guest, who's an admitted guest in the House of Hip Hop? How do we feel about him coming at one of the architects, not just one of the builders of the house, a literal architect slash builder, like one of the people that actually drew out the schematics for the house when the shit was unfurnished. And he said, yo, the couch gonna go over there. We're gonna put the TV over here. The kitchen is gonna be back there. Like, that's the kind of shit Melle did. Okay, let's not get it twisted. That's the kind of architecture. And then not only did he help to architecture it, then he picked up a hammer and a saw and began to build. See, I come from a time where certain people, you just gave them a certain respect regardless. You gave them a certain respect regardless. This would extend to parents. This would extend to other elders in the neighborhood and shit like that, where they might say some shit you didn't like or do some shit you didn't like, and you, out of respect, shut your motherfucking mouth and kept it moving. What happened to those days? See, because what up from New Zealand? Peace. Somebody said Mel been crying about color. He deserves the disrespect. Let me guess. Mazda. Is this Mazda that makes the jewelry? Because Melle could cry about what he wants to cry about. That still doesn't, in my mind, give a motherfucker, you know what I mean? The right to jump out the window like that. Especially being a guest in this house. Thank you again, African Warlord. Peace to you, King. Right. He said the way he spelled color, he's not American. You see that? That's funny. Yeah. Stop being victims and then get in there. Shut up. Yo, you definitely sound like a white dude. Fuck out of here. It ain't about being victims, Mr. Mazza. It ain't about trying to have some fucking battle with Eminem either. Some sort of rap battle with Eminem. What the fuck? It's about a motherfucker knowing their place and staying in it. That's all it's about. I am DJ Cool Rod. Thank you. He said the question is who sent Eminem? Melle? Hell no. First of all, Melle ain't been making records in a long time. Why would you act like he gonna get in the booth to make his fucking point against Eminem? Like, stop it. It's not even the fucking point about who's nicer. Well, get in the booth then. Whoever's nicer. Shut the fuck up. That's the stupid shit. That dumb shit. Could say stupid shit. Fuck you talking about? Thank you, Charlie. Said you can't just let a guest come in the house and open your fridge and go through your closet. I don't give a fuck how many records he sold. He's a guest. I couldn't have said it better myself. And you can't let that same guest come in your house and curse out your grandfather.